With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our home, auto, and business loans, you'll be celebrating in no time. Rally Credit Union.
Of Vaqueros game day here at Vaquero Village ahead of another big game day for UTRG. I'm joined on the desk with Gloria Morelia, Daniela Hernandez, and Alfredo Sanchez. And we're also joined by the UTRGV women's basketball team behind us, fresh out of practice as they prepare for their season coming up in just about a month away from the year. So very exciting times for UTRGV, but for now we're going to focus on football season. We're also joined by Carlos Cortez over at Robert Janet Vaquero Stadium, Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith, and Javier Guerra, all joining us from around Edinburgh to preview today's matchup. We'll check in with them throughout the show here today. Exciting times for Vaqueros as they go up against Houston Christian today at Robert and Janet Vaquero Stadium. Their first conference home game, coming off their first conference loss of the season, but that one on the road. Now happy to be back here at home facing Houston Christian.
Of course, Houston Christian is coming in with a 1-3 record. They are a team that finished with a 3-4 conference record last year, and they finished 6th in standing. So this is going to be a little bit of a difficult battle for UTRGV, but either way, I think UTRGV is going to do great today. HCU is a team who is going to come in hot for these Vaqueros today.
Yeah, HCU coming in with a 1-3 record. They have played a pretty tough non-conference schedule, including going up against Nebraska, UTRGV. Meanwhile, their offense has been shining so far this season, still ranked very high across the nation with their offensive numbers, and hoping to have another good offensive showing here today.
The Vaqueros are averaging 574 total yards on offense, 269 rushing yards per game, 305 passing yards per game, and third down conversion percentage is a 43%. Make sure to check out that number because HCU averages first in the nation on third percentage conversions with a 17.3%. They have stopped their opponents. That percentage.
Despite the loss for UTRGV last week, they did end up putting up a lot of points, 31, a lot of yards, so it still showed that they can score some points and move the ball in this Southland Conference. Meanwhile, Daniela, the defense for UTRGV had a rough week last week, but had played very well during the non-conference schedule and hoping to have another good defensive showing today.
For sure, definitely played well. Now they're off. The defense is giving up 114 rushing yards per game. They're also giving up 167 passing yards per game. They're holding opposing offense to 31% conversion rate on third down, and defense has forced 12 turnovers, 6 fumble recoveries, and 5 interceptions. Now, I think they're definitely going to be putting in some work tonight against the Huskies.
Yeah, their passing defense has been really good this season, obviously, with that number. Did, again, give up 45 points to Southeastern in the conference opener. Hoping to improve on that and get back to a little bit of what we saw during the non-conference season.
Yeah, that is correct. Especially they need to do some home cooking because they've been really well here playing at home. Obviously, they're still undefeated here at Vaquero Stadium, so hopefully it will work out today. Right now, UTRGV ranks in top 5 in every category in the FCS standing, so hopefully they work their magic and get the win.
Well, head coach Travis Bush had some thoughts on this matchup against Houston Christian ahead of this one. Obviously, we mentioned first conference home game for the team.
That's right. You know, I was able to talk to Coach Bush, and he said he was really excited to be back at home, playing in front of the home crowd of the RGV, and also, you know, just seeing what the challenges are gonna be for tonight, placing against the Huskies. Let's take a look. I'm here with UTRGV head football coach Travis Bush. Coach, y'all are coming off of your first loss of the season. What is your message to the team to get ready for Houston Christian?
It was a good week, a good growth week for us. And again, being in this situation for the first time as a program, you know, going back to last week, first conference game, one of the top teams in the conference, looking at where we stacked up, see where we stood, which was a great evaluation. We got a good gauge of that. Now, what can we take? What can we learn? How much can we grow from that first game moving into this next game in the because every team in the conference is going to be good, it's going to be talented. But looking at how we matched up and what we need to do to get better, and bottom line, we do have to get better.
What do you think makes Houston Christian such a challenge?
Really everything. They're a talented football team. Don't let the record fool you. They're a good football team. They've been in all the ball games. They've played some good football teams, and defensively, they're really good. You take Nebraska out of the game. They're only averaging, giving up 15 points a game. Nobody moves the ball. Nobody scores on them. Scores many points. So that's going to be a challenge. Can our offense get in and score points and put points on the board against these guys? Because they're really stingy on defense, especially gets to run offensively. They do a good job. But bottom line, we got to find a way to score one more than they do.
Another game for your team in front of the Edinburgh crowd. How much of an advantage is it playing at home in this conference?
It is our advantage. We've seen how tough it is to go on the road, but definitely our guys are more excited. They're comfortable. It's a familiar environment, so they're excited to get back. The first conference game in Vaqueros, so excited to get around and see what the atmosphere looks like.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Coach Bush did mention you can't underestimate Houston Christian coming in despite their 1-3 record, but they were picked as one of the lower teams in this conference in the preseason poll, so still a good opportunity for UTRGV to potentially pick up one of their conference wins this year.
And of course, I think that even though they're coming off a loss, UTRGV, they did learn a lot from that loss, and they're going to implement it this week against HCU.
I agree 100%. Coach Bush really said that they're learning from that Southeastern game, and they're really going to try and learn from that and do better tonight's game.
Well, when we come back, we're going to be joined by the president of UTRGV, Dr. Guy Bailey, plus Tim Smith.
Good morning, everybody. We are right here in the heart of campus, and I got to tell you, this is the nicest Saturday morning of the season so far. But will it hold for the tailgates and for kickoff? We'll update your forecast coming up after the break.
Vaqueros Game Day is powered by Bert Ogden Auto Group.
If you've been involved in a catastrophic accident, you need the best on your side. Ezequiel Reyna continues to be the Valley's #1 draft pick. Championship results with millions awarded to clients. A 45-year winning legacy. Backed by the toughest personal injury team in Texas. Commercial accidents, 18-wheeler accidents, wrongful death. Go pro. Call the #1 pick, Ezequiel Reyna. 1-800-ZEKE-REYNA.
What's in a name? When that name is South Texas Health System, it stands for the largest network of healthcare in the Rio Grande Valley. And while our family of names has changed, one thing that never will is our commitment to quality, compassionate care. At South Texas Health System, your health is our purpose. It drives everything we do and inspires us to be among the nation's leaders in healthcare. South Texas Health System, an integrated network of care you can trust.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the crash gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Welcome back into Vaqueros game day ahead of UTRGV's matchup with Houston Christian. Gloria and I are joined on desk now by Dr. Guy Bailey, the president at UTRGV, and his wife, Val Lamantia. Thank you both for joining us here today. I know an exciting time for UTRGV. Not only the football team starting up 10th anniversary for UTRGV this year, so a lot of exciting stuff going on, but the football program getting rolling must be exciting.
Oh, absolutely, and it's such a great thing to have football in our 10th anniversary at the same year. So that goes. You can't celebrate your anniversary any better than with your inaugural football season. And so I think Val can tell you the excitement across the Rio Grande Valley has really just been incredible. It's brought so many people together, and we've had a blast.
Well then, Val, let me ask you, how have you perceived that kind of culture shock from the Valley, just being able to have that new football team here?
It's amazing. I mean, the community has come together. We are so excited. The band is just fabulous. All these girls out here are just doing a great job. The drill team. It's a wonderful experience. And it's a thing that unites the Valley. Most of all, we have one team, one dream, and we're out there just cheering them on.
Of course, unity.
Dr. Bailey, obviously, you know, with this football team coming in, a lot went into sort of building up the staff, putting the foundation around the team, and you guys have done a tremendous job just putting the right people in place. Obviously, Coach Bush has been great as the head coach and getting this team off to a 4-1 start. What have you thought so far, not just of how the team has performed, but you know, the atmosphere you've seen out at these games?
We've done this exactly right, and Chase Conk, our AD, is the best around, and he did such a good job of just getting everything lined up exactly right. I've never seen a football season go any smoother than the one we have. And I've been at some big football places, you know, Alabama and Texas Tech. Never had one go better than this one is going. It's really a tribute to Chase and to Coach Bush. Coach Bush has done a wonderful job recruiting players, coaching players. That team is really hard to beat. I've never had a better one.
And then, of course, UTRGV just goes off of partnerships. Everybody is uniting, like you said it. Val, you were telling us about a partnership, a very special one.
Yeah, it really is. And everything is done just VIP. If you haven't been out and you've not seen the football team and you've not seen the stadium, you've got to come because it's just amazing. And to be that way after only, this the 5th game is just incredible. So hats off to everybody at UTRGV because they worked hard to make sure your experience was the best.
And sold out every single game so far this season.
It's amazing.
It's been great. Well, Dr. Bailey, Val, thank you both for joining us so much. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime. We loved it.
We appreciate you guys making the appearance here on Vaqueros Game Day. For now, we're going to send it over to Chief Meteorologist.
Oh, and V's up.
V's up. Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is going to give us our game day forecast. Tim.
You know, it really is a perfect morning here in the heart of campus. It's just a little bit cooler, not a lot, but a little bit than what it's been so far this season, and that may set the stage for a really nice tailgate afternoon and hopefully a nice evening for football. So let's look at that tailgate forecast. First of all, we still have a slight chance for a thunder shower in the forecast for this afternoon. We've backed down just a little bit from what we were talking about earlier in the week. The models are kind of saying, yeah, maybe a brief shower, but not much. With that, temperatures probably mostly low 90s, upper 80s during the course of your tailgating this afternoon. I can't completely rule out a brief shower like what we had a few weeks ago. There was a quick shower that came through, and when the sun came back out, everything dried up very quickly, got more humid, but it got the dust down out in the tailgate area, so it wasn't a bad thing. That could happen today, so you might have some rain gear with you, but I think for the most part, we should be okay. So that's the way it looks during the afternoon. Now let's talk about the game time, because I really think we're looking good for game time forecast. Any showers around during the afternoon, if there are any, will be gone by kickoff. That means it'll be warm, not quite as humid as what it's been, but still kind of sticky. Temperatures start the game close to 90 degrees and then cool into the 80s, and by the end of the game, hopefully most of us will be in the upper 70s. So it should be a great night for football, a nice night to go out and cheer on the Vaqueros and just really enjoy the nice evening across the valley. But if you're going to the game, just plan on another great night, just like we've had every game so far this season. Back to you, KJ.
Thanks so much, Tim, for that. But for now, we are going to look ahead to what's coming up next on Vaqueros Game Day. Made in the 956 Vaquero edition, a couple of Edinburgh Vela graduates making their way to UTRGV to continue their football careers. Their story coming up here on Vaqueros Game Day.
Discover Felice, a hidden gem where every bite is made with love. Indulge in our handmade pizza, pasta, and desserts, all crafted from scratch. Join us for great food and a welcoming atmosphere. Felice, where flavors come alive.
At Cornerstone Regional Hospital, we're redefining recovery. With our Musculoskeletal Center of Excellence, you'll receive top-notch care from our dedicated Department of Orthopedic Physicians. Thanks to cutting-edge technology and innovative treatment options, we're here to help get you back to doing what you love, pain-free and stronger than ever. Choose Cornerstone Regional Hospital, where patients come first.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. My insurance company already paid me some money for my claim. Can you still help me? We may still be able to help you get more money from your insurance company. Just because you get paid doesn't mean you get everything you need for repairs. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
Teddy's Barbecue, brisket, pork ribs, beef ribs, turkey, and house-made sausages served Thursday through Sunday. Join us for breakfast on the weekends. Teddy's Barbecue, Texas-inspired, RGV made.
Welcome back into Vaqueros game day. We are just about 8 hours, 43 minutes from kickoff. The fans are out here with their signs, hopefully bringing them to the game tonight to cheer on UTRGV as they take on Houston Christian at 7 o'clock at Robert and Janet Backer Stadium. Still looking ahead to that matchup. Gloria, one of the key players for UTRGV this season at the receiver position, Tony Diaz. We've talked about how incredible he's been along with some of the other receivers and the other offensive skill players for UTRGV, but Tony Diaz still keeping that touchdown streak going.
Of course, we have to see it. The boogeyman with 5 touchdowns, every touchdown in every single game. He has 374 yards right now and averages 15.5. He is huge for this UTRGV Vaqueros offense.
And a great jump ball receiver. You see UTRGV just able to throw it up to him wherever he is on the field. Eddie Lee Barkberger with complete trust in his man on the outside, Tony Diaz. And Coach Bush said something similar. When Tony Diaz is one-on-one, they feel good about that matchup. And it's easy to see why. Tony Diaz, elite when it comes to his skills, getting up, getting the football away from any defender that is guarding him. Now, to a fan favorite segment here on Vaqueros Game Day, made in the 956 Vaqueros edition. Valley football players that have made it to the big stage here at UTRGV.
That's right. We have a couple of Annenberg Vela graduates who made their mark on Friday night, and now they're making their mark on the UTRGV football roster. With that being said, Jamal Polly and Jackson Shoup are this week's Made in the 956 Vaqueros edition. Jamal Polly and Jackson Shoup have played the sport of football together since they were little kids.
I always had a football in my hand when I was little, but when I first started playing, it was around 4 with the same team as Jackson. His dad actually talked to my mom, was the first person to talk to my mom and asked if I could play, and they actually they bought cleats for me and everything so I could play with them.
From there, the two kept getting better and better.
Since we were little, everyone, or like his parents, or like anyone that knew us, they'll call us Salt and Pepper, since we're always together.
For Shoup, he grew up a coach's kid, with his dad playing a key role in his football development. With that comes a high football IQ and even higher expectations.
The pressure of being a coach's kid is also a lot different because you got to work double because everyone's expecting more out of you. He was really proud of me. I had never seen that guy cry in my life, and when I signed my letter of intent, he was crying. He's the one that pushed me my whole life, and it's paying off.
In high school at Annenberg Vela,
the two continued to shine on the field together. Shoop scored 9 touchdowns and totaled 927 receiving yards, while Pauly rushed for just shy of 2,000 yards in his senior year.
He brings back a lot of memories. I scored my first high school touchdown right there. So, you know, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears was on this field, and just thankful for it all, because we wouldn't be in the position we are right now if it wasn't for this field.
Their bond has turned them from Sabercats to Vaqueros, continuing to be by each other's side for every single step of their football journey.
This is my brother for life. You know, no one can replicate the bond that we have, especially for how long it's gone on. And
it's a great feeling knowing that I have someone that grew up with me, and we're still continuing to play the sport that we love.
Jamal Pauly and Jackson Shoop are this week's Made in the 956 Vaqueros edition.
Daniela, great story there from the Vaqueros. Two players grew up in the Edinburgh area and played at UTRGV.
And what's so great is that while I was interviewing them, you could really just feel the connection, their bond that they have between them. They were joking around, laughing, and that translates on the field. And I think that's what's so great about these two players.
I definitely enjoyed watching them during their
it's a
senior
true
high.
brotherhood.
Yes.
So I like that.
Great stuff. Well, when we come back here on Vaqueros Game Day, we're going to look a little bit about the Southland Conference, how things have gone so far. Some teams still playing their first conference games this weekend, including Houston Christian. Among others, we'll take a closer look at that. Plus, our Carlos Cortez live at the stadium.
On this edition of Gridiron Heroes, we talk to the person responsible making sure the Vaqueros are ready on the field. More after the break.
Vaqueros Game Day is powered by Bert, Ogden Auto Group.
Discover Felice, a hidden gem where every bite is made with love. Indulge in our handmade pizza, pasta, and desserts, all crafted from scratch. Join us for great food and a welcoming atmosphere. Felice, where flavors come alive.
Let's start a conversation. Plains Capital Bank and you. Tell us what we can do to help. Tell us where you want to go. We want to be a partner you trust, a face and a name that you know. Let's talk banking solutions. Let's talk bankers who care. Plains Capital Bank is strong and stable, so whatever you need, we'll be there. Plains Capital Bank. Call us up. Come on by. Let's start a conversation.
Amor, I need you to call Ezequiel Reina. Call Reina.
You focus on your husband. I'll manage the law, take care of him and your family.
Mr. Reina said he's going to take care of everything. You're going to be okay.
What's in a name? When that name is South Texas Health System, it stands for the largest network of healthcare in the Rio Grande Valley. And while our family of names has changed, one thing that never will is our commitment to quality, compassionate care. At South Texas Health System, your health is our purpose. It drives everything we do and inspires us to be among the nation's leaders in healthcare. South Texas Health System, an integrated network of care you can trust.
Teddy's Barbecue, brisket, pork ribs, beef ribs, turkey, and house-made sausages served Thursday through Sunday. Join us for breakfast on the weekends. Teddy's Barbecue, Texas-inspired, RGV made.
Welcome back into Vaqueros Game Day ahead of UTRGV's matchup against Houston Christian. Once again, joined on desk by Gloria Morelia, Daniela Hernandez, and
I like the
Alfredo
chat over here.
Yeah. Hey,
the Vaquero pride.
fans excited for the UTRGV Vaqueros' first conference home game. Speaking of the Southland Conference, some big matchups this week in the Southland Conference. But first, let's take a look at the teams that have already played Southland Conference games, only 6 of them.
So there are 10 total teams that make up the conference. Every school will play each other once except for one. UTRGV will not play against Northwestern State this year. And 3 teams have started conference play with a win. They are Southeastern Louisiana. They just beat UTRGV last week. Stephen F. Austin and Nichols.
And to go along with that, there are a few teams still looking for their first conference win. Of course, UTRGV, Incarnate Word, and McNeese have a loss in the conference, while Lamar, Houston Christian, Northwestern State, and East Texas A&M all play their first SLC game today.
Alfredo, expect those standings to change a lot throughout the course of the season. Will not stay in that order. Here's a look. Danielle mentioned a lot of teams playing their first conference game. Here's a look at some other games across the Southland
Exactly.
Conference.
Right now we're looking at some of the slates of today's matchups in the Southland Conference. Nichols and Lamar have the first game of the day. Right now Lamar is the 25th ranked team in the FCS, and that game starts at 3 p.m. Stephen F. Austin goes up against Incarnate Word, who is 20th in the FCS. Southeastern Louisiana plays McNeese, and East Texas A&M matches up against Northwestern State. All of those games kick off set for 6 p.m.
Exciting times for UTRGV as they get ready to play Houston Christian, also on that ESLC schedule for this week, and hoping that they can pick up a win against them. For now, let's send it over to our Carlos Cortez, who's live where the game will take place at Robert and Janet Vaquer Stadium, to give us a look at this week's Gridiron Hero. Carlos.
Thanks, KJ. You know, a player's best ability is his availability, and the athletic trainer for the Vaqueros is Shane Vainsiker. He's the person responsible for the players being healthy and ready on the field.
That's what's cool about athletic training. Every day is different. The guys can all come in, get treatment, taped, then they'll go to meetings, go out to practice. And after practice, we come in, there's more treatment time.
Shane Vainsiker started at UTRGV in 2022. Working with soccer, cross country, and track, although while knowing football will become his primary focus once the program got rolling.
I'm like, I need to keep working hard and hopefully make my way over to football. So I let Steven know, I'm like, hey, I'm highly interested in football. Coach Bush, I don't know if he had anyone set up to be in the sports medicine role of it. Even in Chase Conk threw out my name to Coach Bush, and he's like, oh yeah, sure. And then here I am today, I'm working football.
Just before the season started, Shane and his staff moved into the new Vaquero Performance Center. The nearly 4,000 square foot sports medicine room comes complete with 12 training tables, a hydrotherapy room, and more to help the athletes recover and stay fresh.
We try to have it be a very open, accepting facility, so if anyone's feeling something from major pain or they have like a little hangnail, they can come in here and we'll help them out and take care of them, help whether it's soreness and injury, and then rehab them back and all that.
On game days at home, the team starts at the Performance Center. Then they head to the stadium where they make sure every player is ready to go.
We'll start here and we do our bulk of treatments and everything here in the VPC, and then we'll hop on buses and we go to the stadium. And then all the taping we'll do there, so that way they don't have to be taped on a bus and uncomfortable. They can wear comfortable clothes over there, and then we'll tape them there.
On the road, it's a different story. Hotel conference rooms turn into training rooms as Vandeker and his staff do whatever it takes to keep the Vaqueros loose and healthy.
Coach Simmons, our director of football ops, does a great job, and he sets us up with a conference room. And they almost set it up like a mock training room like this. We had, like this last weekend when we traveled, we had 10 tables that the hotel set up for us. And then when we have those later starting games Saturday, we can do treatments in the morning with that. When the game starts, obviously the guys do meetings and all that, and then we'll tape at wherever the venue is we're playing.
Of course, Shane will be roaming the sidelines on the games, making sure the Vaqueros are ready. And speaking of ready, we got the band behind me, making sure you guys get a great show when you go to the game, so don't miss out. Live from Edinburgh, Carlos Cortez, back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks so much, Carlos. Gloria, great story there about how the Vaqueros get prepared for game day. But for now, Vaqueros game day toss is about to take place.
There you go. I was about to ask if we could get some treatment with them.
Well, the Vaqueros will be participating, the non-football players, that is, will be participating in the Vaqueros football toss when we return on UTRGV's first conference home game of the season here on Vaquero Game Day.
Discover Felice, a hidden gem where every bite is made with love. Indulge in our handmade pizza, pasta, and desserts, all crafted from scratch. Join us for great food and a welcoming atmosphere. Felice, where flavors come alive. Discover the ultimate travel experience with CharterBus.com, the official transportation sponsor of UTRGV Athletics. Our luxurious buses come equipped with all the comforts you need. Let us take care of your transportation needs. Relax, we know the road. Request your free quote today at thecharterbus.com.
At Cornerstone Regional Hospital, we're redefining recovery. With our Musculoskeletal Center of Excellence, you'll receive top-notch care from our dedicated department of orthopedic physicians. Thanks to cutting-edge technology and innovative treatment options, we're here to help get you back to doing what you love, pain-free and stronger than ever. Choose Cornerstone Regional Hospital, where patients come first.
The other guy says he knows meat, but everyone knows how the real meat people roll. You've seen his so-called certified cuts, and you've seen ours. He may think he knows barbecue, but Juniors knows what a real barbecue looks like. Juicy, tender, and delicious. With the best cuts and selection, we've got your back. Juniors, the real meat people.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the crash gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
The best part of the show.
Yeah.
Not only
good
because, and not just because Leah's here, because that makes it good, but also because we get to see the students.
It's pretty loud too, Tim. Pretty loud. A lot of Vaquero pride right now, for sure.
I love it. So this is where we do the football toss, the Vaqueros football toss. And what's going to happen is we've got two students who are going to go out and throw the football. They've each got a whole pile of footballs, and the one who can make the most through the hole in the target wins a big prize, $100 for first and a $50 gift card for second. And Javi, we've got some great players lined up ready to go.
We do have some really, really great players. We have our sponsor, Leah Wise. Leah Wise, are you ready for this?
Let's do this.
All right, let's go ahead and interview the students. We have got Moses here. Moses, go ahead and tell me, where are you from?
Edinburgh, Texas.
You're right here, homegrown from Edinburgh, Texas. Go ahead and talk to me about just your Vaquero pride. Do you have a lot of Vaquero pride?
Yes, I'm very excited for the game today.
Are you excited for the game? Yes, you're going to have a lot of fun today?
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell me your major.
Business management.
All right, we have your friend here, right? This is Carlos, right? Carlos, go ahead and tell me, what's your major?
My major is marketing.
All right, Carlos, and where are you from?
I'm from Donna.
All right, homegrown too. Are you excited? Do you have a lot of Vaquero pride?
I have so much Vaquero pride in me.
All right, guys, before we start this game, can we see those V's? V's up, V's up. Yeah, a lot of pride, right? A lot of pride, guys?
Super, yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get them ready for the game. You guys ready? Go ahead and line up. All right, Leah, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, Tim, you ready to do this countdown?
Let's do the countdown. Here we go.
All right, guys, you guys ready?
5,
4, 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, guys. Oh. Yeah! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Tim, it looks like we got a winner.
We have a winner. Let's come over.
All right, Leah, come over here with me. We've got a winner.
Come on. You did a good job. You got one. And that's more than your partner over there. He tried, but okay. But congratulations. You get a $100 gift card.
Yeah!
Let me borrow that real quick. What are you going to do with that?
Probably for school.
For school, all right. And you did great, too. At least you hit the target, which most of us had trouble doing.
Yeah. It was
You still got a gift card.
Hey,
That's right.
$50 is a lot. You can get a couple meals for sure.
Exactly. Great job, guys. We appreciate it. And thanks to the crowd for being out here. What a great day at Vaquero Village. V's up.
Thanks so much, Tim and Javier. The players showed off some arm strength there, pretty good, but our Valley High School football players also pretty good at showing off their arm strength. That's exactly what they did last night in the RGV. Lots of crazy games. We're going to look back at it all on our 5th quarter recap package coming up here on Vaqueros Game Day.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the Crash Gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team, and you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
What's in a name? When that name is South Texas Health System, it stands for the largest network of healthcare in the Rio Grande Valley. And while our family of names has changed, one thing that never will is our commitment to quality, compassionate care. At South Texas Health System, your health is our purpose. It drives everything we do and inspires us to be among the nation's leaders in healthcare. South Texas Health System, an integrated network of care you can trust.
Let's start a conversation. Plains Capital Bank and you. Tell us what we can do to help. Tell us where you want to go. We want to be a partner you trust, a face and a name that you know. Let's talk banking solutions. Let's talk bankers who care. Plains Capital Bank is strong and stable, so whatever you need, we'll be there. Plains Capital Bank. Call us up. Come on by. Let's start a conversation.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. I don't have time to be on the phone with my insurance company all day. What do? Stop wasting time dealing with the insurance company by yourself. Hire a property damage expert who can be your legal team fighting for you. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
At Cornerstone Regional Hospital, we're redefining recovery. With our Musculoskeletal Center of Excellence, you'll receive top-notch care from our dedicated department of orthopedic physicians. Thanks to cutting-edge technology and innovative treatment options, we're here to help get you back to doing what you love, pain-free and stronger than ever. Choose Cornerstone Regional Hospital, where patients come first.
But we love having him.
He's going to join us for something, and we don't know what it is.
I just came back to hang out with you guys because this is a great place to be.
Thank you so much.
An honorary member of the sports
We're
team,
wrapping
right?
up the show now.
Yeah.
No, well, now we're going to have some. Now, you guys are all too young. You don't remember. We used to do a show called Masterminds.
Right.
And Masterminds is where we had high school kids on. And we asked
remember.
them. Oh, you do, yeah.
Yes, I do.
And so you guys are now the guests for the show, okay? You are now the quizzees.
Oh,
and I'm the quizzer.
okay.
The new word, quizzer. I've got some questions. You've got cards. You're going to write the answers on, and then we're going to see who gets the most right. Okay. And I have to step back because you can't look at this. Okay.
What is this related to anything? Or?
Well, to the Vaqueros game day. Yeah.
It's a surprise.
It's not some ancient history question. Or
Okay.
anything.
I was about to say.
Okay. You ready? All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
The first thing is spell the name Juvensky Schlembacher. Spell it.
Tim can't even pronounce it.
Probably not. No.
So repeat that?
But you know who I mean.
Gosh.
Juvensky Schlembacher. You have to spell it. Spell it.
I'm probably
this is hard,
so
right?
wrong
I did
about
it too
this.
small.
Okay.
The last name's not that hard.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the
We got
first
3
thing, right?
questions total. That's the first one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I've got some.
Are we going to score them individually or at the end?
I know.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Let's hold them up. Let's see.
Or Nar.
Okay.
Tim as well.
Now, check them and see. Juvensky Schlembacher. Yeah, okay.
I did it wrong.
Juvensky Schlembacher. Okay, 3 out of 4 got it. Sorry, Daniela. There it is. It's on the screen.
Oh, I got it right.
Now pronounce it right for me.
Oh, I got Jabensky Slenbaker. I think. What
I got it right.
Slenbaker.
Slenbaker.
I think Alfredo.
Baker. I got the last name. I think we all get the last name.
Okay, yeah, it's the Davinsky part that's hard. All right, good job. 3 out of 4. That's not bad. All right. All right, here's your second question.
All right.
This one is maybe harder than that one, all right?
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh,
Number 2.
This is just who gets the closest.
Add up the total yards.
All right. Okay.
Eddie Lee Margaberger passing.
Okay.
Tony Diaz receiving.
Okay.
And Xavier Nolan receiving. Add up the total yards.
Okay, so
I'm not going to say what they are. You got to know what they
is
are.
Eddie Lee?
Eddie Lee's passing. Tony Diaz receiving. And Xavier Nolan receiving.
I'll give an estimate. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get the closest without going over.
Okay. I'm ready.
And it's on the screen there, so you can see it.
Who was the second one? Sorry.
Tony Diaz
Xavier
and Xavier Nolan.
Got it.
All right, everybody ready?
So what if I'm just really bad at math?
Well, we're about to find out.
This is just whoever gets the closest.
Whoever gets the closest.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Okay, let's see your answers. Fredo 2000, okay. 1674, 1900. You haven't added them up yet.
No,
okay.
I just haven't added.
I was bad at
Okay, the answer is 2,197.
Dang, there you go.
Good job, Alfredo. 2,000.
Okay.
We have a winner. We have a winner.
Okay, 1,000 more tonight, please.
All right. Are you smarter than a 5th grader is the question today.
Oh, okay.
So far, so good. All right, we have one more question, all right?
All right.
I got to hold it back so you can't see. You guys know this one. What's the home state of offensive lineman Gannon Lauer? The home state of offensive lineman Gannon Lauer.
Do we get a hint?
I know. Can we get a hint?
Just say hi to him when he comes in the room.
Ah, okay, got it. Oh.
Does that help any?
Yes.
Was that too easy a clue?
Probably.
Was that too easy? Okay.
We all got that.
All right. What do we have? Hawaii.
A little bit late. I guess Texas.
You were thinking friendly Texas.
I was thinking friendly Texas. Howdy. That's what I thought.
That's good. Well, it is indeed Hawaii. So
all right, there you go.
Well, you both.
I think Alfredo's the winner.
Yeah.
Good job, Alfredo.
I won at something.
You win, and you win the big prize, the envy of your peers.
There you go.
Yes, I'm horrible.
Well, thank you, Tim, for that. We appreciate it.
Good to be here. I just like wearing the headset.
All right. Well, when we come back, we're going to be joined by one of the local high school coaches in the area, Coach David Gilpin of Mission Veterans. That's on the way when we return on Vaqueros Game Day.
Teddy's Barbecue, brisket, pork ribs, beef ribs, turkey, and house-made sausages served Thursday through Sunday. Join us for breakfast on the weekends. Teddy's Barbecue, Texas-inspired, RGV made.
Mrs. Lopez, thank you for your trust and patience in this most trying of times. While we have triumphed in your case, we cannot right all past wrongs. Our hope is that this resolution and compensation can begin to heal and strengthen your family. We are here for you, always. God bless Ezequiel Reina.
What's in a name? When that name is South Texas Health System, it stands for the largest network of healthcare in the Rio Grande Valley. And while our family of names has changed, one thing that never will is our commitment to quality, compassionate care. At South Texas Health System, your health is our purpose. It drives everything we do and inspires us to be among the nation's leaders in healthcare. South Texas Health System, an integrated network of care you can trust.
This is good? Yeah. My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. Why do I need a property damage lawyer? The insurance company has all the legal resources they need on their side to not pay your claim. You need a legal team on your side fighting for the money you deserve to repair your home or business. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
Discover Felice, a hidden gem where every bite is made with love. Indulge in our handmade pizza, pasta, and desserts, all crafted from scratch. Join us for great food and a welcoming atmosphere. Felice, where flavors come alive.
Great Friday night in high school football. One of the biggest districts in the Valley. A lot of district games. Let's take a look back at those district matchups in our fifth quarter recap. In District 15 5A Division I, 4 games on Friday night, including Harlingen South and PSJ North. Harlingen South on offense here. Caden Edwards runs in for the score. The Hawks on top early, but not for long as Ethan Guerra starts to take over. The juke move, and then he's loose. Guerra running away from the defense. He's gone. Another touchdown for one of the top rushers in the Valley, and he would do the same thing later on another PSJ North drive. Takes off, gets some great blocks, and shows off the speed. Guerra gone again. PSJ North pulls away, and they take the victory over Harlingen South, 48-35. Donna versus Donna North. Last year this game went to overtime. Spoiler alert, that might have happened again. Donna strikes first in the ground game. It's Joel Duran bursting through a hole and showing off the speed. No one's going to catch him. He's all alone. In for the score. Donna on top, 7-0. Donna back on offense here. That's when the Donna North defense comes up big. Fumble, ball is out. Joseph Carrillo there for the recovery for the Chiefs. And then on their last offensive possession of the first half, it's Julio Aldaco coming up big, carrying defenders in to tie the game. This one would go to OT, but it's Donna taking the win, 27-21. Over in Brownsville, PSJA Memorial going up against Brownsville Rivera. And it's the Memorial Wolverines striking first in this one. Matthew Garza gets the carry and goes all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. But Rivera there to answer. Gabriel Gonzalez's turn. He gets around the edge, and he's going to take off, and he is in for a 50-yard score. PSJ Memorial back on offense, and check this play out from the quarterback. Nolan Ramirez spins out of the pass rush here, escapes the defenders, throws downfield and finds Matthew Garza, and Garza takes off again for another touchdown, this one of the receiving variety. Memorial takes the win, 20-6. Wesco East up in Corpus Christi taking on undefeated Flower Bluff. The Wildcats down by the goal line here. They go tush push. Aiden Gonzalez gets in for the score, but the Wildcats still trail 15-7. But later, with seconds left in the half, Ethan Stasky finds Landon Meshi in the corner of the end zone for 6. Wesco East falls big to Flower Bluff, 65-7, the final. And that is your fifth quarter update. And after seeing some of those great high school games from last night, we're joined by a man that his team played on Thursday night, Coach David Gilpin of Mission Veterans. Coach, 5-1 so far this season. You guys are rolling. I mean, when you look back at this time last year, I know Roman Reina was just a young freshman at that time, still coming along. Did you think the team would be 5-1 through 6 weeks here in 2025?
Sure. We were expected to be 6-0. I mean, that's our plan going into every season. So, you know, things are falling into place. We're playing well. We're doing some good things in all 3 phases of the game. Coach and staff done a great job of preparation every week, and we feel real good about where we're at right now. 5-1, rather be 6-0. That one loss was by 1 point to a 5-0 football team. Right. So no shame in that one, though we would have liked to gotten that one, KJ.
Well, it's been fun to watch.
Coach, talking about your team, before the season, you guys got a cameo by a very special person, Ray Lewis. He said in that cameo.
You saw that?
Yes, I did. I watched it. He basically said that the kids need to focus on becoming a better person off the field, and the field follows. Have they been embracing that?
Yes, ma'am. That's what we coach and we teach year-round. And speaking with Mr. Lewis, he emphasized some of the points that we have emphasized as the coaching staff. So it was really neat to have our boys be able to hear Mr. Lewis speaking and saying the same thing he hears from our coaching staff. So, you know, it's always good when we're trying to help parents out at home, and we're trying to emphasize things that they're teaching at home. And for those that unfortunately may not have that at their house, then we step in and try to fill that role for them.
Coach, I'm wondering, what's your overall reaction of having finally D1 football here in the Valley? And also, if you have a player of yours that you would like to shout out and you think, hey, they have a possibility of playing D1 football, go ahead.
Well, number one, this is one of the neatest things that's happened in my lifetime. That UTRGV has finally started the football program. Texas, football is king in Texas. High school football king has been so popular and so embraced in the Rio Grande Valley, and to have our own program here. This is a neat thing that y'all are doing, by the way, man. You got,
thank you.
Got them out. I'm really, really impressed with the professionalism. You know, having a student body, and I see some community members out there, and I believe that this is going to grow. Y'all are running a professional setting right here. Very impressed with that. But you know, having that, you know, it's like our coaching staff. And I know my answer is supposed to be brief. We have 12. We have 12 varsity coaches.
Yes.
5 of us went to a different university. We have 7 that graduated from UTRGV. Well, one of them was Pan Am. He's a little bit older. It was Pan Am back then. But this is their home university. They have not had a football team to cheer for on Saturday. So when we're sitting in a coach's office and, hey, how are the Aggies doing today? And I went to North Texas and we're talking about who we got. We now have 7 new coaches that are able to do that. Hey, UTRGV's got this tonight. We've got this. We're playing this. And that's a neat thing for so many in the Valley. Okay, I'll stop. I see them waving fingers out there.
Now, Coach, how awesome is it that your former Mission Veterans player, Luis Mendoza, is now the equipment manager for UTRGV
Yeah,
football?
really neat. Well, you know, when we were able to come over here, and you talk about that, and I didn't finish on that question.
No, you're good. You go, Coach.
You know, when we came over, Coach Bush has been extremely hospitable to us as a staff. We've been here to sit in coaches' meetings and ask. They answered every question we had, watched film with them. We've been out at their practices on the field. Coach Bush has been extremely accommodating to our football staff. And I saw Luis, and it was a really neat thing, man. Gave him a hug, obviously told him I loved him, and real proud of him and what he's doing over here. And I know what an equipment manager does, because our equipment manager at the high school, he's probably the most underpaid person on the staff in Mission CISD, because there's a tremendous amount of work. Luis is a great young man. So happy for him.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, guys, for joining us this week. We appreciate it so much.
Done.
Good luck.
I got a lot more to say. Come on.
Good luck the rest of the season, Coach. Hey, we'll talk to you plenty. Your team's, right now 5-1, so we're expecting an exciting district season. So it should be a whole lot of fun. We'll continue to watch Roman Reina. We'll ask you plenty more about him. Didn't even touch on a special quarterback that you guys have there, sophomore. When we return here on Vaqueros Game Day, we will get into game day picks for UTRGV.
Go Vaqueros, right?
Vaqueros Game Day returns after the break.
Is it Vaqueros or Vaqueros?
Vaqueros Game Day is powered by Bert Ogden Auto Group.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the Crash Gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Let's start a conversation. Plains Capital Bank and you. Tell us what we can do to help. Tell us where you want to go. We want to be a partner you trust, a face and a name that you know. Let's talk banking solutions. Let's talk bankers who care. Plains Capital Bank is strong and stable, so whatever you need, we'll be there. Plains Capital Bank. Call us up. Come on by. Let's start a conversation.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. How can I afford to hire a lawyer to sue my insurance company? We only get paid if we get you more money for repairs. And our goal at the end of the process is that you get all the money you need for repairs with no money out of pocket. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
Hi, Richard Doff, Director of Operations for Manrique Custom Vision Centers.
It's hard to believe that I've been with Doc over 20 years, and I got to tell you something. I feel like one of his family members, and on top of that, Dr. Manrique has performed surgeries on all of his children, his wife, and even his in-laws. I'm going to tell you one thing. If Dr. Manrique trusts his skills enough to do his children, you can trust him also.
I want to invite you to come to one of our clinics. In my office, all my patients are VIPs and they get treated like family.
Welcome back into Vaqueros Game Day. Fans ready for the game to start tonight against Houston Christian, UTRGV's first conference home game. Some other college football games going on today. Some big ones here on ABC. Georgia versus Kentucky, Alabama versus Vanderbilt, and Florida State versus Miami. He says Florida on there. Florida State, everyone knows Seminoles. Yes. We are going to show our picks very quickly of who we're each selecting in this game. Alfredo, you're the lone person going against the wave here. Florida State.
You know why? It's because in honor of Andrew Chung, he went to Florida State.
Right.
So that is exactly the reason why I picked Florida State today.
Andrew, that one's for you.
Let's go. Let's go to our UTRGV picks. And up next, we got some special picks for this game against Houston Christian. As we do every week, a little bit of props. We have our record, I believe, first, the current picks record. Last week,
who's
I was in the lead,
Who's winning today?
5-1. I assume I probably stayed in the lead with our picks this week. But as far as what there we go, 7-2.
Oh.
So you guys are catching up a little bit. You know, I
have we're tied.
Okay. All right, looking ahead to our picks for this game day. And we're going to start with Eddie Lee Marburger. Passing yards in this one, over under 240.5.
It's going to be under. I know the rushing game will have a key role in today's matchup, so that's the reason why I'm going under.
I'm also picking under. Eddie Lee has been under in most of the games, and some of those games, it's because he got pulled in the first half after having a big first half. But I think that I agree with Alfredo. I think UTRGV, I expect them to lean maybe a little bit more on the running game in this one. I don't think Eddie Lee will quite get that 240 mark.
I was going to go under, but now I'm going over because Eddie Lee's going to play all 4 quarters today, and he's going to go over 200.
I'll go with Gloria. I think he's going over as well.
All right, next up on our picks, it's going to be will there be any UTRGV receiver that has more than 100 receiving yards? Sometimes it's been Tony Diaz, sometimes it's been Xavier Nolan. Could it be somebody else? Any receiver to go over 100 yards today?
I'm going with Xavier Nolan. He's always been a stud here at home, always with a big play, those long catch return, always returning touchdowns, maybe, hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers that he'll return one today.
I'm going to go under. I feel like if I'm going under on the passing yards, I feel like I got to go under on the receiving yards too. So I'm going to go there.
Well, I'm going Tony Diaz. It's going to be over 100.
Okay.
Ooh, Tony Diaz as well. Over 100.
All right, finally, the big pick. We haven't done just a straight pick 'em yet on this segment, at least as far as Vaqueros game day goes, as their matchups. But who wins tonight, Houston Christian or UTRGV?
UTRGV, of course. Come on now. But it's going to be a close matchup. So be aware of that because it's a conference game. A close matchup, but of course UTRGV.
As much as I'd love to pick UTRGV, Houston Christian's coming in. They're a tough opponent for UTRGV. I don't want to disappoint the crowd.
Give them a boo. Give them a boo.
So I am going to pick UTRGV. I'm going to pick UTRGV. They convinced me.
Hey, V's up. UTRGV's winning tonight.
Let's go Vaqueros, UTRGV all the way.
Well, I also want to make a quick mention also to remember Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Gloria, I know you're wearing the bow. See a lot of pink on the football fields for both high school football and UTRGV. Everyone showing their support.
Of course, super important to show your support, awareness for breast cancer, females. And I love that the team's probably also going to be repping pink tonight, so I'm also repping pink.
A quick shout out as well. UTRGV volleyball is also playing today. So if you want to head into first volleyball, then football. Right now, today's
a big Vaqueros game
exactly,
right here at noon at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. That'll do it for us out here in Edinburgh. For myself, Gloria Morelia, Daniela Hernandez, Alfredo Sanchez, and our entire Channel 5 team joining us, Carlos Cortez, Tim Smith, and Javier Guerra. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Vaqueros Game Day. We'll see you tonight for post-game coverage of the UTRGV matchup at Robert and Janet Backer Stadium.